Hey!
What the hell is wrong with Cesaro? Like, why he had to throw him that high and it was completely unnecessary.
Why?
He threw him to the ceiling, Smalls, and then hit him with a tiger uppercut.
I mean, that's what he does, dude. Like, how strong is he, yo?
What is wrong with him?
He stopped that in midair. Like,
You don't tiger uppercut someone like that. Oh my god, this guy just got issues.
why is Sami Zayn not on Raw now? Like, these matches should earn them Raw.
These matches are money, man. They shouldn't be giving away these matches for free. Wait till we get Sami Zayn and Ziggler.
Now, who gets more air, Fandango or Sami Zayn? Who got higher, I should say?
All right.
Who got higher, Fandango when he's hitting the ceiling, or with Sami Zayn?
Let me ask this question: Are we talking about Total Divas Fandango?
Yeah,
or regular
yes,
Fandango?
yes, Total Divas.
Ah, that's tough. I like that guy. That's tough. I want to see some more of that guy. I gotta see Sami Zayn, man. They gotta bring him up. That guy is instant money. That guy is instant money. Could you imagine him as El Generico in WWE?
I think Sami Zayn is dope.
Oh yeah, but slapping the mask on him,
Man, he
like they would already have the Ole chant for him. Like right now, it's just a Sammy chant. But if they had the Ole chant,
they were doing a Olay chants during the match, though.
yeah.
Now
But
they're trying to do this Los Matadores thing. Who we like Primo and Epico, but
WWE shit. That's what they do. So we're not on air, are we?
we're on air.
We're on air.
Yeah.
So we got to cut it and we got to come in with some music.
Let's just do it here since we're all connected.
We're all connected.
Yeah, I don't want to mess
So
up.
I'll mute myself.
All right, I gotta think of a song here that we can play.
I already Smalls. You know what song they want to hear. You know that's what they want.
I'm.
You gotta give the people what they want. I know it's a toss up. I know you wanna. I know you wanna.
Well, oh, whoops.
I know that's what you wanted. So I'll.
Well, so why do they think Triple H is a heel?
I don't know.
He's not a heel.
People think Triple H is a heel.
Yeah,
Why?
because they think he's being mean.
He's just doing what's best for business. What's the problem? I don't get it. But the people wanted Dick Ryback, man. They're in here. They're saying, "What's up, pussies?"
Man, Dick Ryback is completely out of control.
What's up, pussies is over right now. What's up, pussy? And he doesn't even say it. It's still over. What's up, pussies? That shit is like massively over right now. He needs to start that with "What's up, pussies?"
Yo, but has anybody noticed that he doesn't bend his knees when he walks?
Nope, they just kick out to the side. It's in circular motion. Let me see if I can find what I did with the Dick Ryback music. Let me find out which video that was. I actually did the Dick. Here it is.
You actually used it in a video?
Oh yeah. I'm just waiting for it to start. What the fuck is that?
What's up, pussies?
That's kind of like if Ryback came into the drive-thru at like a
Oh,
McDonald's.
hold on. You gotta hear the beat drop. This is how Ryback's music should always start forever.
What's up, pussies?
That's how his music should start forever.
Do it. Run that back.
Run it back?
Run it back, dude.
All right. Oh, hold on. Let me pause it.
Run it back.
Like, cause you gotta see it because I have him on the screen as the music is playing. I have him on the screen.
Quick, let me get this before you hit this, where you drop this beat. This CAC show, along with the rest of the CAC shows, will be uploaded immediately after the show. I found something called a Skype recorder, and I realized that I could just record it and upload it. So, this episode, if anybody who misses it or wants to hear it again, I have a fucking thing for it. It'll be up in there in a second. I don't know where it went, though.
Yeah, I know it sucks, like having to rip it off of.
There we go. Yeah, I'm not dealing with that anymore. I'm doing it.
It sucks having to do that, but I'm gonna drop it now.
All right, drop that shit.
What's up, pussies?
Smalls, I played this for the whole first minute of my video. It just keeps going. I no-sold my own commentary.
What is Dick Ryback?
I even played the song. I haven't come in with the commentary yet. Still no commentary. I've gone through a whole first drive of Madden, and I still haven't talked yet.
You just dropping this Dick Ryback?
I wanted to put over Ryback.
Wow.
To put over Ryback.
Wow.
I completely no-sold the entire video. That was classic stuff.
Drop it one more time.
All right. Well, tell me that's not perfect.
Hold on, I gotta pretend like. All right, I just have it ready because you'll know when I want to drop it. All right, you have it ready. Just don't. You have it ready?
I got it ready.
Okay, Dolph Ziggler, you have a match next, and it's against the guy who's about to come out right now.
What's up, pussies?
Boo!
Yo, but wait though. Dick Ryback no-sells his own entrance. He no-sells his own entrance.
He does. That's what makes him so fucking gangster.
His entrance comes out. He no longer does the feed me. He just completely just walks out, just shaking his head, looking left and right.
In the fucking split singlet.
He's just complete with the split singlet, just looking for trouble. Tell me that guy's not a bully.
He's a bully.
And he asked Triple H, I don't get why everybody's calling me a bully.
You're right, Ryback. It's not your fault. Dolph Ziggler was injured before you got in. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Right. I know. So tonight, you and Dolph Ziggler are gonna have another match.
Hold on. You know what? I think it was on Monday. I tweeted Triple H that him and Dick Ryback need to be a tag team. And now him and Dick Ryback got some interaction going on SmackDown. I just think that's some cool shit. They got to pull the trigger. I need to see Triple H and Dick Ryback just molding through people for no reason. Just for no reason.
I wish Ryback would have became the corporate champion.
Oh, man.
You know how epic that would have been?
Oh, man.
Not Randy Orton. I mean,
what's up, pussy?
Ryback wins it.
What did they have Ryback doing at Money in the Bank anyway? Did he even have a match? I don't think he had a match.
Jericho.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I guess that's what they called him, building steam. He's the big guy.
The big guy.
I love that Dick Ryback, man. That guy is just off the fucking wall right now. I don't even think that he knows it.
Maybe I should bring back the Cruiserweight Championship.
The cruiserweight and what was the other one? The European that he said?
The same night, literally like an hour before the show, I talk about the cruiserweight title.
You put that video out way before the show, like the same day, but like in the early afternoon.
Right? Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's kind of like he saw it, or somebody told him about it, and he was like, "Cruiserweight." Ugh.
I just find that eerie, very very eerie.
If he starts coming out with a crown, or if he gives Randy Orton a crown,
I find it very suspicious that you put out Triple H winning the cruiserweight title. And then he mentions the Cruiserweight title on Raw. Cruiserweight title hasn't been mentioned since when?
Since Hornswoggle won it.
Something's wrong, Smalls. Something is wrong.
I don't know.
Somebody's watching.
All I gotta say is King of Kings came out of nowhere. He didn't use that song in 7 years. And then what do they go to when he's coming out at SummerSlam?
They went to Hornswoggle.
No, they pan to who, Wiza?
That wasn't Hornswoggle?
They pan to you and me. You were just like you were no selling it with your face, but then you were still doing the hand thing.
I still had to do the hand thing. But what's funny is I still haven't watched SummerSlam yet.
Really?
I haven't watched it.
Wow.
I don't know. Like, all right, you've watched it, right?
Yeah.
How is it watching it on TV compared, like not compared to?
Nothing beats going to it live, dude.
I'm not even gonna say compared to, but I'm like, because that shit was just awesome. But just
everything was so good about that.
Like after being there live, like how was it watching it on TV? Is it like, all right, I'm just like, did it feel like you was watching a Raw or something, or
no? It was a really good card.
No. I mean, like,
the crowd came out crazy on the pay-per-view.
Were you able to hear those audio spikes that we were hearing?
Yes. I even heard sometimes when I randomly yelled.
How the hell?
I think our section was mic'd up.
Yeah, the fucking chant section.
Yeah.
Awesome shit. All right.
Now I see why those guys get addicted to going to these shows, because they're fucking addicting.
Yo, I want to go again, man.
That's hopefully the CAC show gets enough popularity, we make our money in ad space, and we have enough money to go to every show.
No, we really got to get a proper site and everything going, and get a donation button or something so that we can get a site up, and so that way they can follow us.
I think we might be done. We might do a pay-per-view later in the year, but we doubt it. We're trying to build our bread back up. We're looking at the schedule is like this, Wiza. The Royal Rumble is in Pittsburgh this year, not in Chicago. They did a Russo swerve. They're holding the Royal Rumble in Pittsburgh, which is about 5 hours away from you.
Do they plan on pulling in Kurt Angle or something? What the fuck?
I don't know. Oh, Corey Graves is from Pittsburgh.
No.
Elimination.
Well, he'll probably be in the Rumble.
Elimination Chamber is in Minneapolis.
Mm-hmm.
So we could do that. That one's an easy flight for you. And that to fly to Minneapolis, literally, it's like $100. Like I don't know why it's so cheap to fly to Minnesota.
Was there?
And then of course WrestleMania is in New Orleans. So that's the schedule. That's the schedule for the first 3 pay-per-views of the year. SummerSlam is obviously in Los Angeles again.
I gotta find out a way to get onto that WWE Fan Nation. They out here giving away free tickets and merchandise.
I know. Shit. Have you seen the Doritos things where they ask a bold question?
Nah.
Oh, man, those are hilarious.
Nah, I don't watch anything on the channel.
Really?
I don't watch nothing. Only time I go there is when I want to see a Dick Ryback moment, or when y'all put a link in the chat, and then I'll just go check it out. That's the only time I go to the channel.
Oh, okay.
But so yeah, let's start this thing out with Goldust.
Goldust. All right, let's do it.
Go right for all right. We'll start with Goldust, and then we'll backtrack to Raw. We're gonna go over Raw, SmackDown, and all of that stuff as quickly as possible. But yeah, Goldust. What the fuck, man? Do you think they're pulling the trigger early on that? I have an idea about something too that I'm gonna talk about in a second. I wanted to do a video on it, but I just starting to get later in the week, I started getting busy, so I just said I'll do it on the show. But yeah, what do you think about that?
I don't know where they're going with it. I don't think he's gonna beat Randy Orton. So.
And even if he was to, Cody would have to apologize, and Cody's not apologizing.
Right.
I think that they're pulling the trigger on Goldust way too soon. But here's one thing I was thinking, and it was before they even mentioned that Goldust was going to be in a match with Randy Orton. It was just basically since Cody Rhodes brought up his name, I was thinking, maybe somewhere down the line, Goldust joins with the McMahons and them. And this right here finally gives Goldust and Cody Rhodes that WrestleMania match.
I was thinking it was going to lead to 30 also.
Yeah, because they've been wanting that match for like 2 years now, but they never really had anything in place for them to do it. And now I think it just randomly popped up in my head like this would be a good way for them to get it off. But with them pulling the trigger this fast, I don't know. Plus, we got to see how long this whole storyline thing goes on for. I just pray that Cena isn't the savior of this fucking storyline.
That's the only thing, like, it would kill everything, is if that's what they did. But it looks like, for now, the plan is to have him and Sheamus return at the Rumble.
Yeah. But I just...
Unless this leads to, like, a Cena versus Triple H match, probably.
Let's talk about Raw.
Okay.
Let's talk about Raw.
Well, of course, everyone knows who's going to open up the show on Monday Night Raw. It's circa 2000, Triple H opening up the show with a long promo.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we got, a long promo.
Damn, I don't even remember Raw now that I think about it. What the hell happened? Yeah, what was that set? Is this when they buried Doink, or was that the week before?
No, they did Doink the Clown, I think, this week also.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Because we didn't talk about it. Yeah. So Triple H managed to bury Doink. Like, why you take a shot at Doink? Doink ain't even do nothing. Doink is dead, and you're gonna bury Doink even more. Like, they didn't even mention Doink when he died, but now they mention him in a burial. Like, really? That's what we doing? We gonna bury Doink? And then JBL on commentary was killing Doink all night.
Right.
Like, they're just going at Doink. But nonetheless, just to skip around this shit, how do you feel about this whole, what they're doing with Daniel Bryan, like as far as them getting the upper hand on Daniel Bryan every show?
God, does he win it at Night of Champions? I don't think so.
No. I think that Daniel Bryan's going to get the upper hand tomorrow. 2 reasons. One, they're competing with Monday Night Football, so they need something big to happen.
Yeah.
So they're gonna have Daniel Bryan go over it on Raw, because this is the last show of Raw before Night of Champions, right?
This is the go home show.
Okay, so they definitely, if Bryan is to lose at Night of Champions, he definitely has to go over here on Raw. He has to get the upper hand. He has to do something.
Right.
So I'm like 95% sure that he's going over on Raw. Whatever they do, he's going over. But I just don't like that every week they're killing this guy.
Yeah.
And it'd be cool if, all right, you could kill a guy, but throughout the show, and I'll always relate it to Austin, they used to kill Austin like every fucking week, just like this. But throughout the show, Austin would be picking them dudes off left and right, like one by one. He'll be, knocking guys down, getting the upper hand on guys, and you just won't see them later on in the show.
Right.
As with Daniel Bryan, he gets no upper hand. Right. Zero. Only time he got an upper hand was when he spray painted the truck.
Yep.
Or, he beat the Shield on
SmackDown, he got the upper hand, but Orton came in the back and killed him.
Yeah. Now, I'm okay with that, but it's like, we need to see that Daniel Bryan actually does have a fighting chance. And we'll see it tomorrow on Raw. But throughout all this time, 3 weeks now, we've just been seeing him get his ass pummeled.
Right.
And Big Show, Triple H, the Triple H and Big Show interaction is just, it's just out of control. Like, why he was just completely just talking to Big Show's back, while Big Show's in the corner, hunched over, crying, and you just got Triple H standing fully erect behind him. Can we find that clip, Smalls? I'm gonna look for it.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna look for it because no. We need visual evidence of this.
All right. Well, only for the live stream people are allowed to see this.
We need visual evidence of what Triple H did to Big Show, and it was completely unnecessary. As a matter of fact, I think I have the screenshot.
No, we're playing the clip.
We're playing a clip?
Yeah.
All right, we'll play the clip. Let me get this. Because he's completely out of control right now. Triple H shouldn't be doing what Triple H is doing. By the way, we got to talk about some Total Divas stuff, too. I finally caught up with Total Divas.
Oh, you're watching Total Divas now?
Finally. Well, I've been watching. I just missed I missed 2 out of the last 3 shows.
Okay.
So I finally caught up with them. I think I watched them like the night before last. Okay, where's Big Show? Is this it right here? Don't mind my audio as it comes in. I just want to see if this is the one. Yeah, this is it. So I'm gonna get it to the minute mark, and then we're gonna see Triple H just completely molest Big Show.
Just send me the link. Yeah, send me the link and I'll open it up. Just send the link over.
Triple H just no-sells everything. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let me just back it up a little bit. Right there. We can start it right there, because that's when Big Show decides to bend over in a corner.
Did you send me the link?
I'm about to right now. So we're gonna pull that up on the stream because Triple H.
Oh, the Big Show!
The Big Show said.
Hold on.
If you could just pause that shit, you're gonna know exactly where to pause it. It's gonna be out of control. It's gonna be completely out of control.
Alright, let's see here.
The big guy.
Turn around and look at me.
You gotta rewind it to when he oversold Daniel Bryan. You gotta go to when he sold Daniel Bryan.
You're gonna ball it up tight,
Yeah.
and you're gonna do what I tell you.
Why did they do a zoom in on his hands though?
Show. Ball it up.
Yo, turn Big Show back around. Turn Big Show back around.
No, wait.
Turn Big Show back around. Oh my goodness. Big Show with the cell. Look at the cell job on that guy. Oh god. Yo.
Look at Dean Ambrose's face.
Is he no selling?
Yeah.
Ambrose doesn't sell any.
He's cheesing like crazy.
Let's see. Oh, Dean Ambrose is into it.
Yeah, look at his face.
Look at he has the instigator face. No, get Big Show back in the corner. Let's rewind to him back in the corner, please.
Okay.
For the love of God, we got to see him back in the corner.
What do you think of Stephanie's theme song?
I don't really pay much attention. I'm just so like when she comes out, I'm just
See
like,
this.
I want to knees deep that.
Look at watch Triple H's hand.
Oh, look at Ryback. Go back and look at Ryback.
Look at Triple H's hand.
Go back. and
Look at Triple H's hand. Look what he does. He force fields the Big Show.
Oh yeah, look how Big Show sells it. Look at him thrust from behind. Why is Big Show? Big Show is completely overselling.
Ball it up real tight.
Big Show is completely overselling. Oh.
Hey, Big Show. Ooh-ah!
But go back to when Stephanie comes out and look at Dick Ryback.
Okay, let's.
You gotta pay close attention to Dick Ryback. You can't tell me he didn't want to go knees deep. You can't tell me this guy didn't want action. He wanted action.
I went too far.
Oh, no fucks given. All right, here we go. I see the cursor. Oh, damn. You went way too far. Dick Ryback, man. Dick Ryback wants in. He wants all the way in.
Look at Brad Maddox.
Who's the guy behind Kofi?
Titus O'Neil.
Why does that not look like Titus right there?
That's Titus. Look at the trunks.
I see Brad, Maddox, Brad. But look at Dick Ryback right now. Dick Ryback is scheming. Dick Ryback is scheming right now.
What's up, pussy?
Oh, God. He's still scheming.
But look at Brad, Maddox,
Yeah,
Brad.
he hasn't taken his eyes off the ass.
Yeah.
He's completely selling the ass right now, but Dick Ryback is scheming. So so what do you think? Too much burial of Daniel Bryan before the build up or what?
I don't know. I hope they don't fuck it up.
You're just being really faithful and hoping that it works out.
Yep.
Okay.
That's how I am right now.
Fair enough. Let's see. What else did we have on Raw? CM Punk just completely no-selling the whole entire
But we
angle.
have the Fandango and the Miz. Now Fandango is getting cheers.
Okay. He's the man.
And I guess they had the Miz go over and he broke Fandango's nose. And then he locked up like a figure quarter lock or whatever.
Yo.
It wasn't a 4 lock for sure. It was like a quarter.
Why is the Miz still alive? Why? The Miz is killing me right now. Like he's just. I don't like talking about the Miz. I'm gonna move on. I don't care if the Miz is wrestling against who's one of my favorites. I don't care if it's the Miz against Dick Ryback.
What happens if it was the Miz against Cesaro?
I wouldn't talk about it. I can't. The Miz just pisses me off that much. That look on his face. Can he start no-selling his own fate? Let's move on. I can't do the Miz.
Next up, we had Dolph Ziggler, and then before he was supposed to face the Dick Ryback, Dean Ambrose came in.
Dean Ambrose comes from behind and completely overwhelms Ziggler.
Right.
Threw him into a podium. Then the music. Hold up, because then we got to do this thing right. If we're gonna do the shit right. Hold up, I got you. So he takes care of the guy, and then we get this.
What's up, pussies?
My question to you, Smalls, is: did you see Dick Ryback coming out? Like, did you know that he was gonna be the guy? I didn't know that.
I told everybody it was going to be Ryback.
I didn't know it was gonna be Ryback.
Oh, I knew it was going to be Ryback.
Because even though Ryback is getting over as the bully gimmick, they really haven't had him winning clean matches.
Right.
So, and then the Ziggler thing, that they're bringing him out there to be, storyline Barry. So I didn't think it would be Dick Ryback. I didn't know who it was gonna be. Honestly, I wasn't even paying attention until I heard his music drop.
Right.
So they hooked me with that. Miz equals Tubby Emo. Wow. I just glanced at the Dick Ryback.
His walk.
His walk is out of control.
His walk. Oh, man. So, anyway.
Do you ever see Dick Ryback or Ryback being the face of the WWE like John Cena status? Because that's what he wants. Do you ever see him being the guy?
More power. I'm happy he has goals, dude. I'm just saying, keep working and keep doing it, man. He could do it. Anybody could do it. Just got to put in that work.
But can you see him as the big guy?
If he doesn't talk a lot, because he's a freight train.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, he won, shell-shocked, beat him clean. Then we had Brad Maddox interrupt a conversation between Trips and Steph to let him know the Big Show is refusing. So Stephanie McMahon walked away and said, "I'm going to handle this." And then after the break, she went to the ring and grabbed a microphone. Then
she gave him some pussy during the break.
Wow. Then the Big Show came out. She's like, "This is not the 12-year-old girl, or whatever." Big Show started crying. Then we found out.
Let me tell you why he started crying.
Okay.
Now, she says she's not the 12-year-old girl anymore, right?
No,
That's not what she said?
I don't know.
All right, but let's pretend she did say that. So what happened was backstage, what you didn't see was that she invited him to the back to have a little rendezvous, a little talk, quick little sip. And she showed him that she was the head of authority. She showed him. So when they get out in the ring and she reminds him of this, she actually went knees deep on him. She had the strap on,
Wow.
went knees deep.
Wow.
This encourages Big Show to cry. This is why he can never stand up straight. Big Show was in the corner. Triple H approached him from behind, and he was crying again because of the nostalgia. Because Stephanie McMahon fucked him deep inside.
Wow.
That's why he's always
What
crying.
happens if when she was talking, it's like, there's one person who deeply helped me through all this, and imagine a Randy Savage chant came out.
Oh, that would just be wrong.
That would be hilarious, though.
That would be all kinds of messed up. Wow. That right there. Because, that right there is what ruined the whole relationship with Randy and the McMahons.
Right.
Was was that legit? Like, that's a shoot right there? Randy was going knees deep in Stephanie when she was...
When she was underage?
Yeah.
Probably.
That's a shoot?
Probably.
That right there is how you know somebody's been listening to too much Austin Show podcast. You no longer say the word truth or legit. It's now shoot.
It's now shoot.
Everything is now shoot. No, there's no more real. There's no more legit. There's no more truth. It's the word now is shoot.
But anyway, after that, we found out Edge was coming back. Are you excited for Edge?
Not really. But what the hell? What does PWG have to do with it?
I want to just show the pile driver on the chick.
All right, let's take a look at the pile driver on the chick.
Oh, we're gonna just completely no-sell the 3MB and the primetime player, and we're no-selling Edge right now.
I never cared for Edge. I know Edge had a shitload of fans. I just wasn't one of them. I don't know why. He just never clicked with me. But let's see this super kick that's about to come.
And you're still not a fan of the Young Bucks, right?
No. All because of the TNA sting. Did you see that sell? Look at the sell job on Adam Cole. Now, Kevin Steen just completely ODs. Kevin Steen completely, he ain't had to grab her up like that, first of all. And did she have a match?
Yes, she was in a 6-man.
Okay, all right, so that's why she was out there laid out. The ref. Now, that ref has been in matches too, right?
Yeah. Knox.
Kevin Steen. Give me that fucking chair, piece of shit. He's not finished yet. The guy's not, all right, we hug it out. Where's the bitch at? Give me, fuck out the way. You see the fuck out the way though. You gotta go back to the fuck out the way. You gotta go back to the fuck out the way. You gotta go back to the fuck. He completely. Oh shit! I didn't know he broke the trophy.
Yeah, dude.
Oh wow. Because I know before they sidestepped the trophy, they was gonna break it, but then they left it alone. I didn't know he broke the shit. Ooh. Damn, Steen just came in there and started no-selling everything. Fuck out the way. Oh, this was funny. The chair is all fucked up. He tried to get but did you see he tried to get the middle fingers though? Did you peep the middle? And then the oversell. Yo, PWG, man, they need a network. They need a network for real. That shit is just
look out the way.
Yo, the fuck out the way for the chick was just out of control. Why did he look so pissed off? Do you see it? Oh, he's like, oh, there she goes. The fuck out the way. He's just looking for stuff to fuck up. He's just looking for stuff to fuck up.
Broke the trophy. What did the trophy do to deserve that?
Yo, Trophy was just minding its own business.
We gotta show him.
How long has it been since he's been a heel in PWG?
Oh my god, a while. The Mount Rushmore of wrestling, dude. Holy.
Second, the Ole chance.
Wow.
And
All right, so
it was replaced by
backtracking back to Raw.
Drake.
All right.
What else do we have so we could blow through right quick? Let's just get to the nitty gritty, the CM Punk stuff.
Okay, since we're gonna no-sell the primetime players getting this monster push.
I mean, if you want to talk about it, I personally don't agree with it.
It's because they're hot.
It's even as a... They're not, though. That's one of them things that WWE forces.
Titus is hot.
He wasn't.
His Oro is over.
Well, all right. Here's what I find wrong with it.
Okay.
We legitimately liked it. We shoot liked it, right?
Yeah.
But we also was, invested in their matches because we had no idea whether or not they would win or lose. And when they lost, we would be pissed.
Yeah.
But now when you watch their matches, are you watching them in the same mood? No.
I'm a fan of theirs, so yeah, I do.
You watch it in the same mood. You watch it like, I wonder what's gonna happen, and you're invested.
Oh, now I know they're gonna win.
Exactly. It's not natural.
If they face the Shield, though, then it's a toss-up.
But at the moment, it's not like I
And
like.
then the Wyatt family demolishes them on main event.
Here's the thing. I like for it to have a natural progression. I don't like for it to be like, all right, these guys are jobbing and jobbing. Now all of a sudden they're winning every match. With the exception of, what just happened with the Wyatts. Of course, it's the Wyatts, but like now all of a sudden they're just red hot, and it's like, for what? What is your reason for them being red hot? Because this guy came and said he was gay. It's not. It's that they're not getting hot because of what they're doing in the ring anymore. It's because of the focus was that this guy just came and said he was gay. So now, all right, we got to put these guys over now. I don't want that to be the reason why they're winning. I want it to be because they earned it. These guys they were winning at one point, then they started getting completely buried, losing matches, and now they're winning everything.
Yeah, it was like they just randomly turned face. Like there was no transition. It was kind of like, all right, the Raw after SummerSlam, you're gonna be face.
Yeah, and I mean, I was happy with the initial pop that they got on that Raw. I was happy with it, but you don't want anybody to be treated differently. And now this guy's come out the closet. He's being, whether it be positive or negative, and right now it's positive, but he is being treated differently.
Right.
And I don't think that's a good move. Put us back in suspense. Let them lose a couple matches.
Right.
But they, like you said, they lost to the Wyatts. Mm-hmm. I don't like that they're beating the Real Americans as much as they've beaten them.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Now, if anybody deserves to be put over, it's those guys because one, they're doing it in the ring, and two, they have the crowd completely behind them.
We the people.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Wise, so let's get to the match of the night: Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton.
Great match. Those two always had good chemistry.
Hell of a match. The false finish. It was truly a great match because there was a point where I thought Cody was going to take it.
The whole time I was just thinking like, man, it would be stupid if they have Cody win. But then I was thinking like nothing was telling me like Randy Orton was going to win. I thought it was going to be something dirty. But to have a clean finish, I was just like, well, shit, I didn't expect that. At least they're giving us what we don't expect. And then on top of that, this and I said it in my Raw review, what they really did was they noticed that he wasn't getting over with the Sandow thing.
Yeah.
so they wanted to try something else. And I'm guessing that this is their son because they want him to be over as a face. They're really trying to push this new era, this new. Well, I'm not going to call him a new wave because he was there with the the wave that's been here for a while. But they're trying to turn this new era of wrestling or entertainment. And, I think that they want him to be like one of those top guys because, Orton, Cena, whatever, they're going to become those special attraction guys like The Undertaker and the Brocks and those. So they're going to turn into those guys. But it's like, who are going to be the guys that carry the company?
Right.
And that's when you have your Bryans and your Codys and your Zigglers and those guys. And I think that they really are trying. And the Sandow's definitely going to be one.
Sandow's money.
I'm sold on it. It's just they have to find something that the crowd could get behind with Sandow because
You're not saying the crowd's behind him, but I say that the crowd is behind him.
like we're not getting any chance though, and I don't think he gets enough heat.
What
Like,
are you
right
gonna
now-
chant for Sandow?
Exactly. There's nothing to chant.
Let's go Sandow.
Nah, it's not good enough. Like he doesn't have. He has his gimmick.
What
but he
about
doesn't have-
thank you Sandow? Because he says you're welcome.
That'll work.
Okay. Well, we gotta do thank you Sandow.
But right now, and I didn't expect this, but Del Rio has found a way to draw legit heat.
Del Rio's a beast, man.
Del Rio has turned into a beast. Sandow needs to be a beast. And the problem is they don't have him winning matches. He's getting jobbed out left and right,
Right. Well, that's what they always do with somebody who wins a briefcase.
which is completely idiotic.
You know the logic.
Yeah.
You know the logic.
Yeah, unfortunately we do. I wish we didn't know the logic. But we do know. You know what? Let's go on ahead and tell the logic. We're not, not too much in detail, but
So anyway, so the next match we had was a triple threat match for the
I wasn't gonna do it, but all right.
the
go ahead.
number one contendership, Natalya, Naomi, and Brie Bella. Now, Nikki Bella is still out of competition due to her leg injury, so it's Brie doing all the work, but Brie Bella has some moves. So
Brie Bella has gotten a lot better.
yes, Naomi's got good moves now too. She's very athletic,
Oh, Naomi's just a beast.
and then Natalya is of course the
I
second.
actually follow Naomi on Twitter now.
Yeah.
I was gonna do it on Instagram too, but I seen way too much of the other guy in there, and I just said nope.
You know, like you gotta give the Usos love
Bye.
because he's on top. I respect him.
See, here's the reason why I can't do it once again. Because dude done made another video saying that they should be the tag team champions right now.
Why?
See? They should be the tag team champions right
Would
now.
you have been okay if they took the titles off of them and then they went corporate?
Huh?
That's probably what he's probably thinking.
Oh, what do you... All right, you didn't put any names in there, so what are you talking about?
Like the Shield, like the Usos should be the champions, so the Shield will be what? No title, so then they go corporate.
Nah, they're fine the way they are.
Yeah.
The corporation has all of the belts with the exception of the world title, which I think that's always going to be on its own. But I think that the Intercontinental is going to be joining that stable in the corporation.
The IC title.
Mm-hmm.
So who's Axel dropping it to?
Actually, ain't dropping it to nobody. Actually, ain't dropping that title no time soon. Ah, see, you ain't watched the Raw review. Can we get to freaking Paul Heyman and CM Punk now?
So anyway, none of the Divas won because AJ Lee jumped it. It was a hot mess. Very odd segment. We had Damian Sandow and RVD. RVD won. Then we have Daniel Bryan versus The Big Show.
No, we did.
Yeah, we did.
That was it. That closed out the show.
Oh, let's see here. I'm reading off of this list. What was that Paul Heyman thing? Oh, we completely skipped it. Whoops. Yeah, so Punk came to the ring to start off the second hour. Remember that?
Yes.
Okay, so he came out with a kendo stick,
Yes.
and he wants to fight.
He semi-worshipped it. Mm-hmm. He wants to fight. Yada yada yada. He's tired of talking, which all of us are pretty much tired of hearing right now. It's a bunch of talking. I mean, they actually do get some wrestling matches in there, but it's just the same guys over and over for like the past 2 to 3 months now.
Yep.
So, you know, Punk just wants to get it over with, and we all agree with it. Now, here's the thing. There's the elimination tag team match. I mean, the elimination handicap match, which if Punk won it, he could pin Axel first and just get Heyman all to himself.
Right.
Now, there's some people that think
The new guy.
another Heyman guy, which there could be, but I think the more appropriate angle to take with Triple H doing what he did on Raw to Paul Heyman, saying I agreed to the match, pretty much a big fuck you to Paul Heyman. Triple H has been trolling everybody lately, giving everybody false hopes about stuff, only to completely turn in the direction that he's been going against. I see Triple H and the corporation helping out Heyman here.
Really?
That's what I see happening. I see it happening clear as day. Paul Heyman found a way to weasel his way in, finds a way to weasel his way in. Triple H agrees, thinks it's best for business.
Right.
Because think about this one. They're trying to draw parallels to the Attitude Era.
Okay.
And one parallel that, if they did do this, one parallel would be kind of like when The Undertaker formed the Ministry of Darkness and joined the Corporation 1.0. Because you didn't see that coming. Like, you Undertaker was doing his own thing. As a matter of fact, I'm not even sure if he was a heel at the time before he put together the Ministry of Darkness. I'm not sure. I don't remember. I'll have to watch. But nonetheless, he had nothing to do with McMahon. And they found, like, McMahon found a way. He needed extra protection. So he called on to The Undertaker to stop Austin. Well, maybe they could kind of do it in reverse this time. Paul Heyman needs the protection. He has no one to protect him. Calls on to Triple H. Now, could you imagine Paul Heyman and Triple H masterminding the whole thing from here on out? That could really draw this shit out. And on top of that, it could put CM Punk into this fucking angle that he's been no-selling for the longest now.
Yes.
And him, because we know that at some point in time, him and Daniel Bryan is going to be the one to take it down. That they're setting this thing up so that the Indies guys and the new era of guys can take down the machine. That's what they're setting up here.
Is that what you're seeing?
That's what I'm seeing. But they need to find that way to bridge CM Punk and Daniel Bryan together. I think that this is it. Because it's like, all right, what does CM Punk have to do after this? He has nothing to do after this. You can't just randomly put him with Daniel Bryan and try to help out here. So what other way can you do it? You know, Triple H isn't exactly a CM Punk guy.
That's true.
So I say, you know, Triple H and Paul Heyman get together, try to take down CM Punk. They get over with it. They do it. And CM Punk, now he gets involved because he just dislikes Triple H and Paul Heyman, which could then draw out the Paul Heyman story even longer.
Okay.
CM Punk, because now he can't get his hands on Paul Heyman because he's protected by the Corporation 2.0.
So we're going to have Daniel Bryan and CM Punk versus The Shield?
Probably with Ziggler, too. Can you imagine that?
That would be good.
Can you imagine that? Because that's if you know, kind of random. I don't want to stray off a topic too much, but also Mark Henry's back off of injury.
True.
So I'm interested in seeing what they're going to be doing with him. Now they could probably put him and Big Show back together, but they'll probably do it after Night of Champions.
You know what? There's going to be a Survivor Series match here.
I'm telling you.
There's going to be a 5-on-5 here.
I actually called the Survivor Series match in my Raw review. I forgot who I had. I had
You had what? So let's say Triple H, Orton, and The Shield. That's 5.
Ryback, Orton, and the Shield. Triple H isn't going to get involved.
Okay.
He's going to keep his hands clean until he's ready to bury someone. He buries someone or put someone over, it's going to be one-on-one.
What about Big? What about his supposed match with Big Show?
Well, that'd be whenever. Who knows? But I have.
What about Punk, Bryan, and Cody?
That's what I have. I have Punk, Bryan, Cody, Ziggler, and I forgot who my fifth guy.
Big Show.
It might have been Big Show. I'm not sure. It might have been Big Show. Matter of fact, yeah, I think it was Big Show.
There you go.
Yeah, I see it happening, and if that happens, man, that puts over so many people. That caliber of a match. You got young guy, you got all types of eras in there. You got Big Show from fucking NWO era, you know. You got Randy Orton from fucking
2002.
Yeah, that was the Ruthless Aggression era. You got Daniel Bryan and Punk, you know, the Indies guys, and then you got the Shield, and then let's see, the Shield, Cody, and Ziggler for
all small athletic guys except Roman Reigns.
Yeah, and then that'd be that new era of talent that they're trying to do.
Right. So
yeah, they got all types of eras in if they do this match. We're pretty much booking like 10 months ahead right now. But yeah, that's what I see. That's why I really wanted to get onto the CM Punk and Heyman thing, because a lot of stuff can happen if they pull a trigger. Question is, are they thinking anything like me? I don't know. But if they are, you heard it here first. Fuck that. I'm taking credit.
There you go.
I hope they do it, though, because that'd be really good for TV. That would be really good.
You think Ziggler takes that title off Ambrose next week?
No.
No?
Nah, he ain't out the doghouse yet. Plus, they can't take any titles off of these guys until they're ready to start the next phase of the storyline.
Right.
And, you know, they need everybody healthy. Mark Henry needs to be completely healthy because they're going to do something with him and Big Show. Probably after Night of Champions, not before, because they're way too invested in Big Show right now to just have Mark Henry come save the day all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Or maybe Mark Henry saves the day at Night of Champions.
Maybe.
And that'll finally give them a reason to put those two together rather than just randomly putting them together.
Definitely.
All right, so we have nothing else for Raw.
Yeah, we all know the ending.
Yeah, we already laughed about that one a whole lot.
Right.
What else did we get? Main event. Do you know what happened on main event?
Wyatt's killed the primetime players.
Like completely OD?
And then Bray Wyatt gave the Sister Abigail to Darren Young.
I heard about that. Did Darren Young try to tip his head back when he did it?
I don't know.
When he gave him the kiss? All right, cool. So was there?
Oh, and Cesaro beat Ziggler clean on Superstars.
Nice. Was it? I'm pretty sure it was a good match.
It was solid, but because they're doing that thing with Ziggler because he has like heat backstage apparently.
Yeah, and they're not coming clean on what it is that he said in whatever interview it was at SummerSlam.
Yeah, well, I don't know what he said.
And if that's the case, then why isn't Tensai in a doghouse? I mean, Tensai just straight up said WWE is some bullshit and Japan is where it's at.
I don't know. I'm not saying anything.
I wonder what Ziggler did. Everybody's wondering.
Yeah, because that sucks Dolph to get de-pushed like that. Dolph needs to do the super kick.
That'd fit him. That'd fit him really well.
Yeah, he needs to do the super kick.
All right, so SmackDown. I finally watched the episode of SmackDown, start to end.
Triple H's town hall meeting.
Triple H is now having town hall meetings. How out of control has Triple H become?
He's epic right now. He's epic. He's that.
This
dude.
guy is the true babyface of the WWE. How can you call this guy a heel? He wanted to know what everybody was feeling inside.
Exactly.
He wanted the people to speak up. He wanted a good working environment for everybody. How do you call this guy a heel? He wants what's best for the business.
Right.
I don't see why people dislike him.
He's got 1 million Twitter followers.
I don't see what's wrong here. He loves Motorhead. Apparently, Motorhead thinks he should run for president.
Yeah, and they're gonna play the inauguration party.
Yeah, if Motorhead's behind him, how can you not be? I mean, he has Motorhead behind him.
He only follows 17 people. He follows the WWE Performance Center, Floyd Mayweather, NXT, Vince, Shawn Michaels, Joe DeFranco, his personal trainer, Stephanie McMahon, Hootsuite, Lemmy, Motorhead, the WrestleMania Twitter, Jim Ross, WWE Universe, WWE. Get ready for this one. He follows CM Punk. And he follows John Cena, and he follows The Rock. The Rock was actually his first follow.
The Rock no-sells everything.
He's following nobody.
The Rock no-sells everything.
The Rock
His timeline is just flat out. He looks at his timeline and sees himself.
Yeah.
He just likes looking in the mirror on Twitter.
Dude, if I look like that, I'd be doing the same thing.
Yo, if I look like that, you'll just see a picture of my chest. That would be my profile picture, just my chest.
Just the chest?
Just the chest. That dude is pumping all kinds of steroids into his body, man.
You think so?
Hell yeah. He has a factory of steroids in his ass.
No way, dude. You see how much he eats?
Yeah, but I mean,
He works out like crazy, dude.
Come on. All right, so when he was in WWE, he was already jacked out of control. And that's from shit loading, like all kinds of working out. But him and Mark Goldberg, and now Mel Gibson all of a sudden getting all buff, all stupid, really? Like, how does The Rock go from being already OD in WWE, leaves WWE, and gets bigger?
Because he was working out like crazy.
Bro, that dude is like 8 times the size he was in wrestling.
But dude, think about it. Like,
Dude is bigger than Brock Lesnar.
he is.
He's shoot bigger than Brock Lesnar.
We saw him. Well, if we had the seats we had at SummerSlam for WrestleMania, we could have seen how really big he is.
When I was walking, I walked right up to that damn ring at Mania. That motherfucker made Cena look like a kid.
Yeah, The Rock is legit beast. 6'5".
He put his arm around Lesnar, and it looked like it was his son.
Oh, you're right. There is that video.
Yep.
Let me pull that up. I know exactly what you're talking about.
And that's why Brock was still in his prime in that UFC. Came up, gave him a hug, and you couldn't even see Brock anymore. That's how big The Rock is. Just completely OD. But the thing is, back in the Ruthless Aggression era, when The Rock used to take on Brock, Brock was always way bigger than The Rock. Way bigger.
Let's compare.
My man wants to be Cesaro strong when he grows up. That's exactly how strong. I think everybody wants to be Cesaro strong.
Yeah, what his program is out of control. His training regimen has to be like. I think he works every muscle ever.
I think he puts 5 plates on each side and just like stands on the ropes and just pulls them down from like pulls them up from the apron down. Like that's how he does his shit. Let's take a look at Brock. Brock looks all kinds of fucked up right there. Let's take a look at what's going on here. The UFC champion.
Damn.
He got his ass whooped. That'd be a good thumbnail for a video. All right, now I see the Rock. All right, let's see. There's the Rock. Son, where's Brock right now? Son, why is the Rock bigger than Brock? Why is the Rock bigger than Brock?
Damn. Look how big The Rock is. Holy.
He's even bigger now. He's even bigger now.
Holy.
Out of his mind right now.
The Rock's head is almost... Oh, his head's out of control.
Boy.
Big E.
Yeah, his chest isn't fucking with Big E's, though. That's one thing he won't get. Big E's chest is out of control. You know, his chest actually looks bigger on TV than in person.
Yeah, they emphasize
In
it.
person, he looks... I don't want to say he looks normal, but... He just... on TV, he just... It just looks way out of control.
I think it's the singlet.
Yeah, the singlet definitely makes it look... Because once he takes down the straps, then it just looks like some sagging titties a little bit. Sorry, Big E. But yeah. So what else did we get on SmackDown?
SmackDown, the town RVD talked.
Dude. Triple H. Man, I've been waiting for you to call me dude since 2000. Since 2000. How is that guy not a face?
Oh, he's a face. He's a face.
I mean, he's
He rewarded Kofi Kingston by giving him the match to beat Curtis Axel.
yeah, he gave him a shot with the Intercontinental Champion in his hometown. That's a reward. This guy is a face.
He's a face.
And who else spoke up?
Who else spoke up?
3MB got it bad though. But to be frank, 3MB is heels. They spoke up. Triple H didn't like it. So as a face, he buried the heels. Once again, the guy is.
But what about what happened when my dude Triple H went backstage to the Big Show and said, "They're not right to bully you. You shouldn't be bullied. They should know who you are." Well, Triple H is like the oblivious heel. I love it.
And then even Dick Ryback spoke up. What did Dick Ryback get? All right, he got Ziggler.
Yeah.
And right now, since Ziggler's in the doghouse, Ziggler is a heel. Dick Ryback is clearly the face right now. Dick Ryback is a face. Everybody.
Okay, you're out of control. How are you going to be a face pushing people in the shower though?
I can't sell Ryback as a face.
No.
Anybody that's doing what's good for business is a face. Dick Ryback doing the shower gimmick and the tuna gimmick is clearly drawing ratings. He's a face.
The tuna gimmick.
The tuna gimmick. Like, he smacked the tuna in my man's ear so hard and then whispers in the ear with the tuna in it. How do you do? And clearly, his soup was cold at SummerSlam. His soup was cold.
But the soup is supposed to come cold.
He didn't want it cold. The guy is just completely blowing him off. And he pissed Ryback off to the point where Ryback decides to pour the soup down his chest. If he would have just listened to the Dick and just microwaved his soup the way he wanted it, then everything would have been fine. But no, he wants to be a dick to Ryback. So Ryback just said, "All right, here's your soup back," and he just made a mistake and poured it down his shirt. No big deal. He's the face.
Look how much smaller The Rock is.
All right, what did you pull up? Because I gotta wait for it to show up.
Look how much smaller The Rock is.
Is this what Brock?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was way smaller than Brock. Like now he's sonning Brock. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. All right, what else did we get on?
Look
What
at
else?
the size difference, dude.
Son, he just picked up the Rock and just completely. Why is he panhandling the Rock like that? You got the Rock completely overselling. The match just started. Brock Lesnar is already in his third gear of the match. 2 seconds ago, the Rock came sliding into the ring. Brock Lesnar is already finishing up the match.
Brock Lesnar's already doing it for the final finish, right? He's taking it home already.
He's down the final stretch.
He's taking it home.
Oh boy. Too bad the YouTubers can't view what the stream is viewing.
That's the advantage of coming live.
Yo, he is working that corner. They even have the same trunks.
Wiza, on Thursday, football began, but Thursday also had TNA Impact. Do you want to talk about TNA Impact?
I have no idea what happened on TNA Impact.
Mr. Anderson turned face, or like they're splitting up the aces and eights. It's like NWO red and black. You know what I mean?
You think that's what's going to happen?
They're gonna have aces and eights, whatever, and the OG aces and eights.
Wolfpack?
Yeah, the aces and eights wolf pack.
Oh.
That's exactly what's gonna happen.
So you're not going to just disband these guys?
It's gonna be like the new group is gonna be Bully Ray, Tito, Ass Tessmacher, and then whoever else wants to be whoever else needs a storyline.
So you're not just going to break these guys up completely?
No, I mean, Garrett. What are you gonna do if you got rid of the aces and eights? What do you do with Eric Bischoff? I mean, Garrett Bischoff and Wes Briscoe.
They'll be a tag team.
They'll probably have the belts.
Oh God, no! Work the arm.
What's
going on with those belts anyway?
It literally looks like Wes Briscoe. Like he literally like wrestled with his dad for like 2 weeks, like, and that's all he learned was the holds.
That was to work the arm.
Got to work the arm, unless his finish was like an armbar or something.
I think that we went and no-sold Daniel Bryan. Well, we've done enough Daniel Bryan versus Shield coverage.
Oh, it looked like he broke Seth Rollins' neck in SmackDown.
With what?
With that suplex thing.
There was a knee that ensued.
Yeah, the bazooka knee.
That was complete. Yo, his set, like, Seth Rollins' selling is starting to get out of control, too.
Is he ODing on cells?
He's ODing on the sales right now. He's like, I'm trying to think of who used to like completely oversell for no reason. Not Ziggler, but somebody that used to be way overboard.
Shawn Michaels?
That's who I'm. Yo,
Shawn Michaels when he faced Hulk Hogan?
Pull it up, Smalls. Pull it up. People need to see the sales. People need to see the oversell. People need to see what real overselling really is.
Yeah. And that's my problem. I got to work on I oversell like crazy.
I don't think anybody can oversell like Shawn Michaels did in that match with Hogan. That was way out of line.
That was a match of like two guys who didn't want to put over each other. That's all it was.
Hogan was, I'm pretty sure he was pretty tough to work with. He was pretty tough to work with. All right, so TNA happened. What else happened on that show? Bound for Glory.
Oh yeah, AJ Styles won the gauntlet.
Yeah, because they needed to find some way to put him back in that match, or back into the Final Four. Now here's my thing. He said that only Austin Aries was the only one to beat him during the Bound for Glory series, right?
Correct.
Is that legit?
I have no idea.
Because TNA would be good for just shouting shit out and nothing. Speaking of just randomly putting out shit. Bully Ray, Sting. Did you watch it?
No.
All right, good, because I didn't either. I was really interested in what happened because I seen the picture of the mat pulled up,
Yeah.
and I seen a deathlock applied. Did this happen on TNA Thursday?
Oh yeah, where he popped the squat.
They pulled up the ring thing again.
Yeah, and then like he put him in the sharpshooter, and Anderson was going to give him the hammer, and then he didn't.
Excuse me, just give me a second here. Just ramming my head against the wall there a little bit. I didn't know that this wall was so damn hard.
You need to watch the screen.
I'm look.
Oh, he is out of.
I can't breathe. What is wrong with
We're gonna run it back.
Talk about did he blade?
Yeah.
He blade? There's bladed in this? Yo. I can't. Oh my god.
Son, when he gets thrown into the turnbuckle and he flies to the other turnbuckle, like here it's coming up right now. Like, what is he doing? Wait!
I can't breathe.
Yo, when he dropped the elbow, it looked like he got electrocuted. What? The big boot. Wait till Hogan gives him the big boot. Watch Hogan. Watch. Watch Hogan give him the big boot.
I can't. I'm nowhere near the computer.
Oh my lord. We gotta do it one more time.
Oh, I gotta go back.
Look, just watch it one more time. Let's see if you can't laugh. Try to hold.
It's impossible. It's impossible.
To not laugh.
It's impossible. All right, I'm gonna try to do this with a straight face, but you gotta mute yourself. I gotta see if I can make it through. Oh man. What the fuck? This is completely ridiculous. Yo, why did he spread his legs? Yo, I can't breathe. I gotta see the leg jam.
I guess you lost. He oversold like crazy.
Oh my god. Oh man.
Crazy, dude. Oh my lord.
How did they manage? How did they manage to do a blood spot in this match? How did they manage to do that? Oh my god. Oh god.
We gotta see who else oversells.
I have tears in my eyes, but nobody's ever oversold like that. Oh boy. How did he What did you just buy?
Why?
How did he perfectly go through the ropes like that? He just perfectly went through. Oh god.
Oh my god. This show is out of control.
Shawn Michaels is out of control. What? So, okay, let's see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on. Oh, he's just working a leg. He's working a leg. But he's no-selling the leg as he kicks. Oh, let's see if he goes back to working a leg. All right, nice. All right. Oh, okay. Oops. Didn't mean it. Oh, dragon suplex. All right, cool. All right.
So anyway,
Oh, I have snot coming out my nose, man.
Shawn Michaels.
What about him?
What about who?
You said Shawn Michaels. What about him?
His selling.
Huh?
His selling.
I can't. I could never watch that video like on my own. I have to watch the full match. I now have to watch the full match because he no-sold the whole match. I mean, he oversold the whole match. Is this Eddie Edwards and Kenta?
Yeah, that was funny.
That's what this is right here.
Yeah.
Who's the other two? I didn't see who they were.
It didn't matter, I guess.
Why is Eddie Edwards playing dead?
But hold on, I didn't even realize that after no-selling it, Kenta went and fucked him up even more.
What did Eddie Edwards do that just pissed Kenta off?
I guess he didn't sell.
I was too busy thinking about Shawn Michaels when you was showing it at the beginning. you don't fuck around with Kenta.
The Rock just tweeted people. He said, "Return to my hotel suite to the surprise. A cupcake topped with caramel corn." It's just a picture of popcorn.
Okay.
It's got 47 retweets.
So, what do you think they're gonna do with the Wyatts?
You wanted to talk about the Wyatts.
Yeah, and I forgot what I wanted to talk about.
Where do they go? Who are they facing? Who is he facing? Is he going to have a match at Night of Champions?
Starting not to look like. I think we're too close to Night of Champions to not know the full card.
Yeah, the card has to be full tomorrow.
Like right now, we have 3 matches so far.
I believe we have 3 matches booked. We don't even have.
One of them is one of the mid card champions, and then we got 2 of the world champion matches.
We have the Fatal 4-Way Divas. We have the.
Oh, we know that every match is gonna be a title match. All of the titles have to be defended. Hold up,
Intercontinental title's not going to be defended.
how the fuck are they doing Night of Champions and the Intercontinental title isn't being defended?
They don't give a shit.
Completely away from the gimmick. I guess all of the champions are going to be on a card. Yeah.
Orton,
So-
Bryan, Punk, Axel, RVD, Del Rio, Divas, Fatal 4-Way. I think Natalia gets it.
I think AJ holds on.
Yeah, I think they want somebody on the show to have it.
But AJ's going to be on the next show.
True.
Where's Survivor Series going to be?
Boston.
Boston.
How far are you from Buffalo?
Buffalo, New York, about 4 hours.
Battlegrounds in Buffalo.
4 or 5 hours. Oh, yeah, because that's upstate New York near Canada.
And then you got Hell in a Cell in Miami.
Maybe she wins at Battlegrounds because it's closest to Canada?
I don't know. I doubt it. Hell in a Cell, Miami, dude.
And when is it?
October 27th.
I gotta see how things are going at the time.
Yeah.
Gotta see how things are going at the time. Shit. What else did we get this week throughout? There were some interviews that I read that I wanted to speak on. One, namely, is Hogan.
Oh, shit. I know what you want to talk about.
Hogan is completely delusional. What is wrong with Hogan saying that the young talent of AJ Styles and Jeff Harvey is going to be what's going to be driving the future of the wrestling business?
36-year-old AJ Styles.
And how old is Jeff Harvey?
He's got to be in his 40s, right? He's 36. So they're both 36.
That's your future. So if they're both that age, why not say Bobby Roode?
Because Bobby Roode's are... I don't know.
Why not say Austin Aries?
Because it looks like they're not...
I'm not even getting to the young guys yet. How do you not say Magnus?
Yeah.
That's a young guy.
Yeah.
Easily a veteran. And young as shit. But you say young guys like AJ and fucking Jeff Harvey? What?
Yeah, that happened.
Jeff Harvey's career is almost finished.
Yeah.
Almost done. Oh, the stuff that Hogan says. If there was an unlimited amount of money and resources, he would give it all to Eric Bischoff and just let him run the ship.
Yep.
Hogan is completely out of his ever-loving mind. What other gems and nuggets did he drop on us? Because I can't. My mouse is being a jerk right now, and I can't get to my stuff. What else did he say?
I mean, that's pretty much it. And then, like, Dixie Carter's interview with Ministry of Slam was ridiculous too, talking about how you brought it up, like that thing was just, oh my god, what her logic on the wrestling company is awful.
There was a couple of things that she managed to mention, and there we go. Now my mouse is moving. Okay, let me go on ahead and go to TV Tracks. By the way, we're trying to get onto TV Tracks. We might have the go ahead I'm just waiting for him to respond to my next one, TV tracks. But we might be getting onto there with some of our segments and such. Also, if you guys ever wanted to take any of our audio and do like little highlight clips or whatever, you want to upload them to your page, want us to upload them to, the CAC show, YouTube page, you want to put your own spin on it or whatever, yeah, we'll do all of those, all of the fan videos and all of that. We'll definitely promote them and all of that. So you guys are allowed to do that. All right. My first one was Dixie defending the TNA fighter. I mean, the MMA fighters.
Mm-hmm.
Can we actually play that audio?
I don't want to fucking...
All right, you don't want to go through that. All right, now let me see if I could just remember it. Her thing was... Her defending bringing in the MMA fighters is basically saying, well, we let go of some of our guys.
Mm-hmm.
We brought in the MMA guys because they have a name.
Right.
And we need a way to build our products with having big names. We need a way to, like, we pretty much just burying everybody on the roster saying that they can't draw.
Right.
Nobody on the roster could draw, so we have to bring in these guys.
Right.
And they're not exactly drawing either. They've come in and what's funny about that
Why
is...
do you want... do you really think Rampage Jackson and Tito Ortiz are going to draw wrestling fans?
No. And what's funny is they go and do interviews. I've seen them on First Take. They don't even mention TNA.
At all.
Don't even mention. So it's not TNA or Dixie that's paying them the money. It's Spike.
Yep.
But even if so, it's Spike that wants them to be on there.
Yep.
What happened to cross-promoting? Like, they're not even cross-promoting. All of it is going to Bellator.
Yep.
So Spike is completely no-selling TNA right now. And what's funny is TNA is the highest drawing show on their network, right?
Yes.
But why not pump that machine even more? Like, you would figure they got TNA pouring all their resources into Bellator. Spike pouring all their resources into Bellator.
Because Spike would rather be in the MMA market than in the wrestling market. I should say this. Viacom would rather be in the... Viacom owns Bellator. They own it 100%, so of course they're going to try and promote it as much as they can. And motherfucking Bar Rescue. You can't forget about Bar Rescue.
Oh, yeah.
That's the shit right there.
But the thing is, they can't even talk about it in interviews.
None.
Completely no-selling TNA.
Yeah.
So Dixie, bringing in these guys does what? Like, you can't defend that. They're not... It's 100% fact that they're not talking about it in interviews. So how does bringing in these guys draw anything for them when they're not even talking about it?
Yep.
I mean, I don't follow these guys on Twitter, but I wonder if they're even tweeting about TNA.
Yep. No, they don't tweet much.
Yeah, they don't strike me as the guys that tweet much. But by the way, did you see Rampage come out in a camouflage suit?
That's his thing now, I guess, right? That's what he does.
They're like, fuck. Like, Rampage's like, fuck, I really got to wear a suit, huh? All right, give me a camouflage one. He's no-selling everything right now.
Yeah, he doesn't give a shit about anything. He's just there.
Yeah. And he looks like he doesn't belong anywhere.
Rampage blocked me on Twitter.
What the hell did you do to Rampage?
I said... I just wrote, is it in Rampage's contract to grab his nuts every 5 seconds?
Oh, shit.
And he blocked me.
Oh, man. Nah, see, something like that's supposed to be a good laugh. I don't see how you don't laugh at that one. If I was in his position, I probably would have just... Or maybe he was just getting a lot of heat at the time and, probably just saw that as the same thing. So,
yeah.
That's probably just one of those timing things. Olympic wrestling is back.
That's huge. Triple H, he was big about it, too.
Olympic wrestling is back. I was listening to Kurt Angle on the Stone Cold Steve Austin podcast show.
Mm-hmm.
And, he pretty much talked about why the Olympics got rid of it to begin with.
Right.
And the thing is, wrestling was, one of the biggest draws of the Olympics, made some good money for the Olympics.
Uh-huh.
But when it came time for the Olympics to have one of those meetings for, all right, which sports are we going to be cutting? You had your badminton and all of that other stuff that I can't really care to mention right now. But nobody, all of their committees showed up for their respective sports. Wrestling was the only sport that didn't have anybody show up, to tell their side on why they should be in the Olympics. They just figured they were already in. They figured they're good. And they didn't make the cut because of that. So, they had a hearing with them, and Engel said by September we'll know if we're back in. Well, he said we should be back in by September, and they made it. They made it good on their word. Wrestling is back in the Olympics. Now I'm gonna watch it.
You're gonna watch amateur wrestling?
I actually like watching amateur wrestling.
Okay, cool.
I don't understand the point system, but I like it.
Yeah.
They keep changing it every so often. I don't understand it anymore. But I just respect athleticism.
Right.
And doing what they do is just...
And you can't respect the Usos for they know they can do every move in the book.
Fuck you, Smalls.
I'm just saying.
Fuck you.
Wes Briscoe is not athletic, and now I understand why you don't respect Wes Briscoe.
Work the arm. Hold up. Speaking of work the arm, I don't know what episode. I think it was last week where I sat down and watched TNA. I watched the Jeff Harvey match. Mm-hmm. First thing I see is him down on a D-pad.
That's what he does.
He does it in every match just randomly?
Yes.
What the hell, man? He just out of nowhere just down on a D-pad. What the hell's wrong with this guy? Throws somebody out the ring, jumps out the ring before attacking them, down on a D-pad. You couldn't do that before you jumped out of the ring? Oh boy. Jeff Harvey. So yeah, what other wrestling news did we have? We did Goldust. Let's see. Edge, we already mentioned Edge.
Yeah, he's coming back to Toronto.
RVD to quit smoking. How do you feel about that?
He's not gonna quit.
Nah. Don't see it happening at all.
It's just a PR thing, probably, just to say. If you got any questions, you can tweet us, or you can ask some questions in the fucking chat.
We got another 24 minutes to go. Zima Ion is returning to TNA.
Good, they could use him, but they're not using him like they don't use Kenny King.
When's the last time Kenny King's been on TV? I'm curious. I don't know.
Oh God, it's been a while since he dropped the title.
He's been on since then.
I don't know.
So what's the news with Zima? Let's see. Advertised. He's been out of action after suffering. If you were Zima Ion, would you return to TNA?
It's a paycheck.
With TNA in a situation,
now I know why I don't like Mr. Anderson. He's too cartoony.
Yes.
He's way too cartoony.
Oh, here's one thing I wanted to say about Generico. Or it's hard to call him
Sami Zayn.
It's hard. But here's one thing that I noticed about him. He's too
nice?
No.
Damn that ass.
He acts too much.
He acts too much?
He acts. ACTS. He acts. Acts. Blah, blah. He acts too much. For example.
You're saying he oversells?
Not necessarily. No, he doesn't oversell. I think he sells. Oh, I think he sells well. He does kind of, toward the end of certain moves, he'll oversell. But I mean, not after just watching that Shawn Michaels fucking video. But it's always been in his. It's always been in him to always interact with the crowd. But I think he does it too cheesy for WWE. Because in oh my God, I was about to say TNA. In PWG, That's what they're like. Everybody's known for. You interact with the crowd. You keep the crowd invested in everything you're doing. Whereas in WWE, you know, they like to let your match do the talking, and you know they let you glance at the crowd. That's about as much as they let you do on the main show. They let you glance.
Right.
Cena's the only one that doesn't, and he's so fucking cartoony when he interacts with the crowd. CM Punk is one that loves to interact with the crowd. They don't let him do it. Daniel Bryan, he loves to interact with the crowd. They don't let him do it. So Sami Zayn, that's his thing. Interact with the crowd. I mean, we've seen him at fucking SummerSlam. He's always interacting with the crowd.
Right.
But the way they do it on TV is just different. I just wonder, like, once he gets brought up to that main roster for, you know, live events and TV shows, I just wonder if they're gonna have him tone it down or if they're gonna have him keep at it. I'm curious at how they're gonna handle, because he's such a different type of character than what WWE has had.
Yeah, but that's a good thing.
Yeah. So I'm curious on how they're gonna handle him. All right, let me see what else. That just randomly popped in my mind. I remembered I wanted to mention that. Let me go through some more stuff and see what else I wanted to talk about, because there was some more news. But are we getting any questions?
Lanny Poffo said you can induct Randy Savage by himself. He's given the permission, but just don't invite me or don't pay me. That's what he told him. He's a little butthurt
What did you need to invite him and pay him for? He ain't Randy Savage.
I don't know.
The hell he need to pay him for? Whatever,
dude.
Now, is he in control of Randy Savage's likenesses?
I guess because they wouldn't. Well, yeah. If he's not allowed, the family decides. You know what I mean? Because he's dead.
Mm-hmm.
So the family has to decide.
Wasn't he married?
Yeah, but they're still on the family. You know, the wife and the family decide.
Yeah, but it's his brother that's making all the moves.
That's how they have it.
I guess if she gives him the control, he could do it.
What do you think about Tyson Kidd coming back?
Don't care. Now watch they push his ass too because it's
he lost to Bo Dallas.
Yes. I like Bo Dallas. I'm a believer.
You are believer?
I am a believer.
So you're officially adding Bo Dallas to your stable of guys?
No.
Okay.
Because in my stable of guys, we got some good guys in there.
You have Ryback and Fandango.
I have Ryback, Fandango. There was some. Who else do I have in there? Oh, I got Cesaro in there.
Yeah.
And Big E. I'm a Big E guy.
You're a Big E guy?
Jack Swagger has found his way out of there. I don't know how he's found his way out of my stable, but he.
Is it because within 5 seconds of watching him, you knew he was just a bro? He was just like, "Sup, dude? Let's drink."
I think it's because of the tag team thing, man. I was enjoying Jack Swagger. Once they started, that's what it was. Because when they had first put him with Zeb Coulter and they had him, you know, just by himself, he was monster.
Yeah.
You know, he was working like just destroying shit. Now, you know, they scaled back on him so much. Like there was a time we thought he was legit about to be the champion.
Yeah.
And now it's like, you know, jobbing out.
If he never got that, what about you think about the DUI? You know what I mean? Do you think that?
Yeah, that hurt. That really fucking hurt him. Let's see. Oh, here's one thing I wanted to say about Hogan.
Okay.
What is unique about TNA's product today? So he says, is this the one? No. I'm going to skip that one. How much creative control do you have over the company? Right here, he pretty much just left TNA out to dry with his answer. He said, I don't have creative control at all. I'm kind of like the last pass before we go out in front of the cameras.
Oh, my God.
I will be here during the day listening to ideas and contributing, but at the end of the day, the decision lies in the hands of the writers in Spike TV because they have equal say in direction. Creatively, I am not involved. I cannot even begin to tell you the direction of a 6-month story, of a story 6 months from now backwards. but I do on a weekly basis get very involved with development to make sure, okay, guys, you have to mention Chris Sabin is having personal problems and that he is not here this week. And mention that Rampage wasn't supposed to touch Tito this week.
Mm-hmm.
I make sure that we stay within parameters of what we've drawn ourselves.
Oh,
So-
why is Adam Cole in your stable? Somebody asks.
I love Adam Cole, but I'm talking about WWE guys.
Oh, okay.
All right. So basically, him saying this is one thing he's saying is he's completely burying all of creative writing. Saying that he just has nothing to do with it, and when he said that he has to remind them, like apparently they have storylines going and they forget common sense things. This is pretty much him saying common sense thing, like okay guys, you have to mention Chris Sabin is having personal problems this week and he's not here. Like pretty much them saying that they won't remember.
Mm-hmm.
And he's the Einstein that remembers the most obvious things that you're supposed to remember.
Yeah.
Like those things where, we watch WWE and we're like, oh, this doesn't make sense. How do they not mention X, Y, and Z? Apparently, this is what Hogan does.
That's what he does.
So, completely no selling TNA there.
Yeah.
And they're following through with storylines.
Yeah, I mean, this Aces. I'm glad this Aces and Eights thing is coming to an end.
That thing has been abysmal.
They didn't. Did they make anybody? Did they make any stars out of that whole storyline?
0 stars. They actually regressed. They regressed people.
Like Bully Ray?
Yes, I think so. Because Cavzilla was the shit.
Yeah, Cavzilla was a beast.
Cavzilla had you pointing at your own calves.
Yes.
Cavzilla.
I thought when Bobby Roode and Austin Aries formed, I thought the shit was going down. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And then that completely went nowhere.
Turned it into a joke.
Yeah. It just made no sense.
And they had a joking gimmick, but it worked for them. And then they just started, I don't know, like it just turned for the worse. I think that they could have capitalized on it a lot more than they did. They could have had like a Bobby Roode and Austin Aries take over the company type of thing.
They could have.
All while just fucking around with each other.
Yes, and then you could have had it end at Bound for Glory.
I think it would have worked.
Nope. Eric Bischoff came in and was like, okay, we're completely changing this. Aces and Eights, baby.
Let's see. Who else did they have? You had Nux.
Versus Chris Sabin.
Oh, no, I'm talking about who was in that damn group they've done nothing with.
Wes Briscoe and Garrett Bischoff, what have they done?
They were supposed to do something with Doc, and they managed to let him go off the roster, even though he was supposed to get the babyface push out of that. Mm-hmm. So I'm guessing that Anderson took his spot. So I'm guessing that what Anderson's doing now is what Doc was supposed to do.
Probably.
So it was going to be Doc challenging. But, what's his name? Bully Ray's not losing to Anderson, of course.
Who did he loses to Styles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though they're being obvious with their finish.
Yeah.
If they could just do it right, then everybody would be on board with it. But I don't know, man. TNA sucks. The show, like they're wrestling. I like that they focus more on wrestling.
Yeah.
Hogan did get one thing right. To his credit, he said that they like to focus on wrestling and let the action tell the story.
Right.
And the vignettes is pretty much just, the connection between the stories. I'll agree with him on that because they capture wrestling a lot in TNA. Anytime I watch, it's mainly about the wrestling.
Right.
Because I always say, man, this was a good match. Man, this was a good match. Man, they fucking sucked. But, man, this was a good match. WWE, you get 1 or 2 good matches in 3 hours.
Right.
Unless they just have one of them crazy shows where it's like, oh, shit, this show was crazy. Everything was good.
Speaking of shows, did you know there was a show at the Izod Center last night?
No.
Yeah, there was a house show.
Last night?
Last night at the Izod, and tonight they're in Brooklyn. They've been going to Brooklyn a lot.
Yeah, they've been over here to the tri-state area a bit since Mania.
Yeah, so Izod got a house show last night.
Well, they're trying to build up. They're gonna try to build up. I was about to say Trenton. They're gonna try to build up Brooklyn as
Their newest hotspot.
Yeah.
That's it. They're going away from the Garden.
Since the Garden's gonna be renovated for a bit.
Yes.
You need that new spot in New York. Jay-Z is building that thing up, and they're gonna build it right up with him.
You're far from Brooklyn, right?
A bit. Yeah. Maybe about an hour. I think.
Okay.
I don't know. I've never been. I'm lying. I have been to Well, been through Brooklyn. Let me say that. But I've never been like to Brooklyn.
Gotcha.
But it's probably about an hour.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
I wouldn't take the trip.
Even if it was like holy, even if it was like a WrestleMania.
Well, that's different. That's that's
They're gonna have another show. They'll probably have Extreme Rules or something in Brooklyn. Or Payback. They're gonna have something in Brooklyn next year.
I wouldn't do. It would have to be a big pay-per-view for me to go. I really dislike New York that much.
It would have to be like Survivor Series.
No, nah. The top. It would be Rumble. Not even Rumble. No. Only Mania and SummerSlam.
But if like the Rumble was in Philly, you would go.
I'm not really that attracted to the Rumble pay-per-view because half of the pay-per-view is just a Rumble match. And I don't really care for that.
That's true.
I don't even really like watching the Rumble.
I guess that's why like The Rock had to come in and get do his thing.
Well,
SummerSlam was dope.
SummerSlam, like, I don't think I would ever experience anything like that again.
That was like a ridiculous fucking show.
Just that whole weekend, man. Everything was great about it.
Yeah, it was cool. WrestleMania New Orleans, though, would be fun.
That's going to be nuts.
The 30th. Bork.
I wonder how many people are going to buy tickets and not even make it to the show because they're so fucking hammered or fucking arrested or something.
Well, thank God, like, for next year, like, people don't realize, like, the Hall of Fame was in the Garden, and, like, the distance between MetLife and the Garden is fucking long, especially in New York fucking traffic. With New Orleans, the buildings are right next to each other, which is nice.
Okay.
So if you get a hotel, like, the hotel, you're, like, right there, so you don't have to go to it's the same parking lot, buildings right in the middle. It's good.
All right.
It was
we got 10 minutes. Did we get any rapid-fire questions?
when are you gonna do another Balls Deep video with? Why is it? They want another Balls Deep story. They remember that was so popular. We never followed up on it.
I don't drink that much.
You went out last night.
I was really thinking about doing a Madden video live commentary drunk.
Should have.
I really wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't feel my face, so I went to sleep.
The power is gonna go out at WrestleMania 30. I hope not.
Plus, I kind of felt it wearing off, so I was like, I might not be able to keep it up for the whole video.
This chick just did a suicide dive DDT through the middle rope on Adam Cole.
That girl is crazy.
Candace is a beast.
She's fucking nuts.
Let's see here. The Miz. I don't know what they're doing with The Miz. The Miz just is winning for some reason. He's involved in this Triple H storyline for some reason. They've given him everything. They've given him Ric Flair, for Christ's sakes. And
I'm no selling that. What else do we get?
Miz is the pre-show king. That's pretty much it. People were thinking about Shane O'Mac. What do you think about Shane McMahon? He did quit his job.
Somebody had actually tweeted to me early in the week before the announcement about Shane O'Mac was even made. Somebody tweeted to me, I forget his name, but he tweeted to me, said, "What do you think about?" They said, "What do you think the chances of Shane McMahon coming and being the face part of the corporation? Like he comes in and helps out Daniel Bryan." I'm like, "Fuck, I should do a video on that right now." And then, like, next day, the Shane McMahon fucking news hits.
Right.
it would work if he could do it.
Yeah.
You know, 'cause they need someone to just come in and say like, you know, I got this guy his job back.
Yeah.
You know, I still own the company. It won't be Linda McMahon. That's just not going to happen. Because she's tried to make herself as far away from wrestling as possible. Shane would be the only one he could do it,
Right.
but you wouldn't want someone to just come in and just one off it.
Right.
You know, it just wouldn't. It would be like plot hole to the max.
Hold to the Mac, yeah.
So you can't do that. I don't know. They're probably just gonna let this thing play out without Shane O'Mac.
Yeah, you think so? This goes all the way to Mania, right?
They could do it. They could definitely do it. If they involve, like, more people have to get involved though.
Yeah?
Brian can't carry it all the way to Mania by himself.
I hope it's not John Cena.
And that's what I wanted to get back to.
Let's do it. Let's end the show. The last 5 minutes is going to be about the storyline and the John Cena.
What do you think the odds are of them pretty much just saying, all right, these guys aren't turning out how we want, or they're just building this. What if they were just building this whole thing up to make a Super Cena return?
Wouldn't surprise me. It'd be
What-
disappointing.
What do you think would be happening right now if Cena was still here?
They would do a Brian Cena thing.
Excuse me, I'm sorry, man. I gotta fucking go to sleep after this. I think I slept for about 3 hours.
Uh-oh.
Got up, knocked out a bunch of videos, and just been up watching football and
Let
shit.
me ask you something, Wise. And now the Raiders played the Colts today.
Mm-hmm.
And I do favor the Raiders once in a while since they were LA's team at one point. I want to go out and say this. There was a definite hold on that one Andrew Luck rush.
Never happened.
But the Raiders... Oh, it did. But the Raiders got away with a lot of calls.
Fuck yeah.
There was a lot... First off, Terrell Pryor...
He's gonna be good.
Terrell...
Once he gets some experience, he's
Yeah.
gonna be good.
Yeah, I mean, he kind of like gave it away in Raiders fashion at the end of the game, but...
Yeah. That's an experience right there. And actually, the coach should be to blame too, because he should have called a timeout and settled those guys down after.
They had a timeout left, right?
Yeah, they did.
That's right.
Coach never called the timeout.
What about Rex Ryan just fucking Triple H-ing everybody after that win?
Yo,
He walked in with King of Kings.
I'm about to tell you something graphic. When I read that tweet, you said Rex Ryan is gonna walk into the conference room with playing King of Kings. Smalls saying I lost my shit is like is the exact thing I did.
Did you just lose it?
Smalls, I was on the toilet while I was reading that. I literally lost my shit.
Ah!
My shit when I read that tweet. I was done.
It's something Rex Ryan would do, though.
Yo, Rex Ryan lost so much fucking weight, man.
He had the lap band, and he is like on a crazy nutrition plan. Like that dude loses like 10 pounds a week, dude. That was nuts.
Yo, how much does he weigh now? He look like me.
He's tiny now. Did you see him doing the yes thing when Nick Folk hit the field goal?
No, I mean, hey, what do you think about that last hit there with that linebacker?
Goldson laid out the Jets.
I'm talking about when we pushed Gino out of bounds.
Oh my God, Levante David. Oh my God.
I think that was a legit thing to do. He wasn't out of bounds yet.
No, he was out of bounds. He was a full step.
Oh, he was. You got to watch it again. He was not out of bounds. He was going out of bounds, yeah. So you could get him with intent, but he wasn't out of bounds yet when he pushed him. When he put his hands on, when he extended his hands, Gino was still in bounds.
You're right.
He was still in bounds. I mean, but you could get, again, he was going out of bounds, so you flag him with intent. But that's a bad way to lose a game. That is a bad way to lose a game.
Man, yeah, I mean,
That's one of those protect the quarterback fucking things. That rule got to go, man. That rule is killing football. Quarterbacks are running wild. Like, quarterbacks just
but
doing
look at
whatever.
my man Eminem though.
All right, let me take a look at what you got going on here.
What is my man doing?
What is Eminem? Is Eminem okay? He is somewhere else. Where is Eminem right
He's
now?
completely no-selling Kirk Herbstreit.
And then he just pops into the conversation.
He no-sold everything.
I need you to send me that link.
Look at him. He's no-selling Kirk Herbstreit right now.
I need that link.
He's let's see. Let's realize. Let's see. When was the last time he looked in Kirk Herbstreit's area? He is not acknowledging Kirk Herbstreit at all.
First of all, why does Eminem look like a woman? Does he not? It's the. I know it's the hair.
It's the hair.
But he looks like he looks like a woman.
All right,
with a
there it is. He finally looked at Musburger for us. I mean, he looked at Kirk Herbstreit for a little bit, and that's it. He gave him like a little look. He was no selling Kirk Herbstreit. Oh, you know what it is? Because Kirk Herbstreit went to Ohio State.
Oh, and Eminem is from
Michigan.
Detroit. Look at that. Quarterback wearing number 98.
I love it.
Good deal.
But anyway, that is Eminem. He's a G. I mean, he just no-sold on live television. He no-sold.
He no-sold all of it. Every single bit of it was no-sold.
And the Rams won. Wow.
Is he wearing blush on his cheeks?
Who?
Eminem. Was he wearing blush?
No. No.
Sure.
I'm 100% positive.
Okay.
I think we're done here. I think we're gonna go. Are you gonna watch the Giants-Cowboys game?
Yep. I'm supposed to be going and grabbing some drinks and wings and headed to my cousin's house to watch it.
Well, if people who are not watching that game, you can also watch Bar Rescue, and you can also watch Total Divas at 10. So, which will probably be at halftime. You can probably watch a little bit at halftime. So,
And Smalls will be uploading this in its entirety for the people who
like literally right after this thing ends, I'm gonna upload it.
just gonna slap a picture on it and bam, upload it.
That's what I do.
That's what he does.
All right, guys. Until next time.
Damn, we got to chop up Biggie doing the CAC show plug. So
Oh yeah,
can
we need those plugs.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else to say before you get off?
Bye.